Hey, we're back! Another segment.
So school is almost here, so why not I tell you a story of this one teacher that I really hate, along with some other classmates of mine. You'll find out why. Hey guys! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And as we've already know, school is almost on its way, or pretty much by the time you guys are seeing this video, you guys might already be at school and all that jazz. But we can all agree on this. School,
In a weird way.
school is kind of fun, right? Because, you can hang out with your friends, you're in your favorite class subject, whether it be music, art, theater, or any activities like that. However, we can all agree on one little thing. We all have that one teacher that we just could not stand. Teacher could nag about every single thing that happens in the classroom, whether if the class clown is acting up, or if she gets upset that she has to repeat the same question or answer that she's trying to teach you. You know, those kind of teachers, right?
Alright, we cool, we got that, that's cool.
Now, usually some teachers are really nice and they really care about their students. However, you get some teachers who literally just doesn't care. And sometimes you even wonder how they got a teaching degree. But this teacher, she was all kinds of boo-hawk. So this special teacher, we'll just name her Miss Mean. Just a fair warning about me explaining about all the times that I have been with Miss Mean in my junior and senior year in high school. This might sound crazy or made up or anything, but to be honest, it's too stupid to make up. Seriously, this woman would literally get angry about everything. She was never in a good mood. So why not get started, shall we? Okay, so my junior year and senior year, I went to a different high school because I transferred, which that's a story for another day. And as a matter of fact, I'm wearing one of my old high school t-shirts that I went and transferred for my junior and senior year. I'm not going to say which high school it's from, but all I can say is that the mascot is this. And it only gets better from there. However, even though I had a great experience at this high school in my junior and senior year, this particular teacher was just plain horrible. Well, actually, scratch that. She's not even an actual teacher. She's a substitute teacher. Okay, now normally substitute teachers,
In a weird way.
substitute teachers are just awesome to have. And as a matter of fact, within my class, substitute teachers are even better than the actual teacher, because sometimes you get those substitute teachers who let you be on their phone or let you do whatever you want in class. Which, once again, that's a story for another day. This particular substitute teacher, she is literally just one of the most meanest teachers I have ever seen. Okay, story number one. This one instance where I had Miss Mean in one of my classes was, I think it was probably Algebra 2 or Physics. I honestly can't remember, but I knew it was one of the classes that I kind of didn't like. Because, science I kind of liked, but Physics was just, oh my god. That's another story for another day. But I remember one day I was just walking into my class expecting one of my teachers, and then all of a sudden they weren't there, and she was like, oh, hey, I'm gonna be your substitute teacher from now on until your teacher gets back. So let's get started, shall we? She didn't even introduce her name. She just clearly looks like that she didn't really care or even wants to be in this class. Just by looking at her, you could just tell that she did not belong. You could just tell that she did not want to be here. So while me and my classmates were doing our little subjects in the classroom, all of a sudden one of my classmates, who she was a cheerleader, she had the announcements on because the principal said, hey, let the students who are part of extracurricular activities, which she's a cheerleader, to please leave the classroom so that we can get ready for the pep rally that we're gonna have for the school. So she called Miss Mean over and she says, "Can I please leave the classroom?" What Miss Mean told her, she's like, "No, you're staying in the classroom." I kept on telling Miss Mean, "But I'm a cheerleader. I'm supposed to go because I have to go with my other friends who are part of the pep rally so that way I could be there." And Miss Mean just did not let her go. However, thankfully, one of the cheer coaches was just like, I guess you could say, neighbors with this classroom that we're in. And she just talked to Miss Mean and said, please just let her go because the other girls are going to go to the gym and we're going to prepare for the pep rally. And Miss Mean finally just let her go. And then I remember when the bell rang and I went to the pep rally, my cheer friend, she was like, "Can you believe her?" And I'm like, "I know. I wonder what kind of stick she has up in her butt." My friend, she's like, "I just hope I just don't have this kind of a substitute teacher ever again." And I'm like, "Yeah, I hope we don't have this kind of substitute teacher ever again." Fast forward to my senior year in high school in my government class. Oh, I remember my government class for this. Within my government class, in my senior year, my teacher wasn't just gone for a day like that last time I had Miss Mean. No, my teacher, unfortunately, she was gone for 2 weeks. 2 weeks! Meaning that we had to deal with Miss Mean for 2 weeks. And if you think the last story was kind of bad, oh, it just went from bad to worse. Miss Mean not only had a mean streak, but she also had a streak. During those 2 weeks that we had glorious Miss Mean in our class, she, like I said, she was never in a good mood. She always had something to complain, not just the school dress code. As a matter of fact, she complained about me because my jean shorts was apparently too short, when in reality it was covering my knees. All that time that she was talking to me, I was just like, and in my mind, I'm like,
Are you kidding me?
can't you see with your glasses that my knees are covered? They are not even considered booty shorts. My knees are covered like a nun. And you think that these shorts are too short? Let's just say at that time, after that class, I had theater class. I was so pissed at that day. And my friends were wondering, what's wrong? And I'm like, oh, nothing. I'm just dealing with Miss Mean. And my friends were like, oh my God, I'm so sorry that you're dealing with this. And I'm like, yeah, no, Sherlock. But in reality, I was just like, yeah, I know. Not only Miss Mean nagged about how the way we would dress, she would also never let us go to the bathroom, even if it was a dying emergency. Never let us go to the nurse's office if anything bad happened to us. Just overall, she would never let us leave the classroom. Just like last time. Whoa, and then one of my classmates, and she's considered a good friend of mine, she's African American, she was in the step team. All of a sudden, I guess Miss Mean gave her a little chore to do, and she said, yes, ma'am. And Miss Mean snapped. She was like, excuse me? What did you call me? And I saw my friend, she's like, I just said yes, ma'am. Is there anything wrong? And Miss Mean was like, oh yeah, there's absolutely something wrong with that. You do not treat me like this way. I will not be in this classroom and be disrespected by some girl who is not even house trained. And Miss Mean actually physically wrote a detention slip, gave it to her, and made her leave the classroom. And I can tell just by looking at my friend's face, it was just like a state of shocked disbelief, but most of all, she was pissed off. And I remember she was like, I didn't even do anything. And she left the classroom. Once again, I'm sitting here along with some other classmates in my classroom. We were all like,
Are you kidding me?
all she said was, yes, ma'am. How is that not good manners or being disrespected? If anything, she is respecting you by saying, yes, ma'am. Good thing for my friend though, she just basically skipped that class. She didn't go to detention. However, she did went to the AP's office and talked about this with her assistant principal. And she called her mom and told this whole thing about it. And thankfully they got it resolved and everything. But I remember going to lunch with her. Oh, she was pissed. She was like swearing every swear word in the book. And she was like, can you just believe this woman? The hell's wrong with that? And I'm just like, girl, I don't know. I have no idea what's wrong with this woman. But I just cannot wait until we are done with her. And then after those 2 weeks, I was finally done dealing with Miss Mean. Until there was this one instance where me and my sister were shopping at the Dollar Tree. And while we were waiting in line, lo and behold, Miss Mean was there with a poor cashier, and she just gave her a hard time. Again. But after Miss Mean left the Dollar Tree, the poor cashier, she just looked to us and she's like, can you believe this woman? And I'm just sitting here like, girl, you don't even know the half of it. But anyways, that was me ranting about this horrible substitute teacher that I've had in my high school. As for my viewers who are in school or about to go to school, I just hope you guys have a wonderful school year and everything. And I just hope you don't get a substitute teacher like I've had. That's all the time I have for this video. I really hope you guys liked this video, and if you did, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're new. Also, ring my bell so that way you guys can get notified when I upload again. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you next time on my galaxy. Love you all!